But saying the right things at the right time can definitely make me seem like less of an idiot. Now, this is a problem because it means I stay in the idiot zone for longer because I feel I can convince more people that I'm not a fool. Yeah. However, this continually perpetuates me being a fool because it allows me to stay in the same state and not work on the things that make me foolish. However, if this did not exist, I'd probably be successful in some sense. I'd probably have a full-time job. I'd probably be earning not fat stacks, but decent stacks. I'd probably have a career planned out for me. However, it sounds like I am blaming other people for my misfortune, but no, I am solely to blame. Well, there is something in my character that makes me act this way. There is something innate in me that makes me act like I do. So therefore, I call this the retardation genius complex that exists within only 1% of the population. I am being ironic because I don't consider myself a genius at all. I think I am a moderately intelligent person who has allowed myself to waste whatever little or greater talent that I therefore possess on nothing. Sitting around doing nothing. Nothing at all. Sitting around. Shall I repeat that sentence? Doing nothing.
I think so. I think we need to hear it again.
Now, I do not believe this to be profound or insightful. I am just very sleep deprived and have drunk a tiny bit, which combined with the sleep deprivation is like taking a cocktail of really crap drugs. Sleep deprivation is crap as a drug. Alcohol is actually pretty good, but you know it's overrated. You know it's definitely overrated, despite it being amazing. This light, it looks really cool actually. As I zoom in and out of it, it looks like an iris, convulging and I can't remember the correct terms, dilating and undulating. I can't remember what it is. Dilating and what's the other thing the eyes do? Redilating. I don't know. That's not right. But we'll just say it for the sake of argument. If you perhaps will or won't. If you won't. I mean, won'ting is not a good. Won'ting is as bad as wanting something you can have. Can't have. Sorry, that was what I meant to say.
Great shot.
Willing is a killing if you can satisfy the willing. It's a massive killing on your part. I can't believe you're still filming this because this has just been absolute bollocks.
I can't believe you're still talking.
I can't believe I'm still. I know, Ollie. Neither can I. But all you can say about me is no one has the capacity to talk as much balls for as long as I have. In this one instance, that may seem to you to last an eternity, but for me, I hope lasts an eternity and is posted in continual YouTube videos and Facebook comments for many years to come.
Let's delete it right now.
And I think this should be deleted because this is going to reflect very badly on my character and who. That is a very bad video.
You should update the viewers.
This is drunk Gil festation trying to become more mature. But no, I'm not 26, but we're pretending I'm 26 for the sake of this said video, which has been created at the courtesy of Louis Nanquinel's 4K phone. So I hope he's not recording in 4K because he's going to take all the memory up in his phone and he's not going to be able to have anything else. And there'll just be this shitty video, which will probably take you a long time to stream depending on where you are. He's got 64 gigs on his SD card, but for you as the viewer who's trying to watch this on your daily commute to London or to perhaps Spain, there will be points where your connection just will not be able to handle this magnitude of bollocks. It just will not be able to handle this magnitude of saying nothing while saying a lot. Which sounds like a contradiction, but I'm saying a lot of words, but actually saying nothing in terms of context. I mean, like, to be honest, saying I'd make a good politician is both a bad thing and a good thing. Just look at Boris Johnson. He is funny for all the wrong reasons, but he is still voted because people find him amusing. You know, this is a real problem we have in society. We value something being amusing over it having integrity. Yes, no, London is exactly that. I mean, you know, I just went to a night the other night where I don't know what I'm saying, so don't take this as a.
No worries.
I think this light is beginning to, the spotlight is beginning to wane on me. I've spent too much long in it. I'm beginning to become the spotlight, as it were, and lose myself in the spotlight. The light of the spot will never be truer to another integer as the secular representation of pseudo-Catholic society to a degraded social construct that has been existing since the beginning of time, which will not end at the end of time, for it exists in eternity. I am therefore, of course, as you know, talking about religion. Religion is one of those things that's internal contradictions exist with only a paradigm within which one cannot compute. No one understands the ways in which this paradigm exists or the ways in which it interacts with society. Many have tried, Christopher Hitchens, Richard Dawkins, to name a few, but they have failed, miserably, one might say. For they come across as pompous buffoons, despite being moderately amusing and having very, very relevant things to say in some circumstances, but also not understanding the root cause of these said interventions. If this becomes popular on YouTube, I will probably have to kill myself. But I probably won't, because, you know, the revenue that will exist from this YouTube post will probably keep me going for a very long time. I mean, like, probably a few weeks, you know, like,
probably that's more than you will.
That's a victory in Alex's time. It's a few weeks. I know it's sad, I know you may think it's pathetic, but I actually think it's pretty awesome. So fuck you. I'm staring into this light right now, and it's giving me a rather garish kind of tinge, which is not a very good sentence.
I really want Louis to say, actually, it hasn't been recording.
This is poor. Well, if it hasn't been recording, I don't care. I am saved.
All you have to do is...
For I have not slept many nights, and I've had a pretend birthday today, which is pretty cool. Not many people can have a pretend birthday where everyone buys you a shot of something.
Anything else?
Tequila, Jaeger. I mean, you know, tomorrow I attempt to pursue my lesser career as a musician, as opposed to a pretendly someone who's pretending to be a clown spouting bullshit.
I mean, it was cool at first, but I mean,
it's kind of lost
it's
its
just like
charm.
Duck Dynasty, right?
I mean, hashtag McCann.
Alex, do you want to sign off?
I will sign off and say
This is Drunk Delphistian.
absolutely nothing, because
2009.
I've been saying too much already. So I'll just say nothing. I think that's a good sign off. I don't care if it isn't, because it probably isn't.
You need a catchphrase.
Yeah, keep it
Ginger.
slacky. Ginger. Keep it ginger, yes.
And
That was the
Boom
obvious
Goes
one.
Dynamite.
Keep it ginger, not orange. This is orange. Wait, we'll have a look at orange. This is orange. This is ginger. It's red, auburn, slightly more sexy, but still undesirable. But they like it a lot more in other countries, I think. I'm not sure.
Maybe your catchphrase should be dilate.
Dilation.
What about
or
dilators?
dilators? You see, I do not let these people speak for me. They are my advisors. I listen to their advice and meditate upon it thoroughly. To the point where the meditation is finished, I think about the meditation, and then therefore I act upon it with either a positive or a negative response. The positive response would be to follow their advice. The negative response would be to say it and then realize it was a bad idea after all. Which is kind of to the same effect, because, you know, you, the viewer, you do not know what goes inside this weird contraption I have attached to my neck and torso, and of course legs, if we're talking about extension of attachment. Terrible insight. This is what you get from someone who's already a bit dislodged, but also has like some, you know, there's been some severe dislodgings in today, especially. Perhaps in my whole life, but today has been a pretty dislodged day. Don't really want to go into too much detail, because, you know, it evokes the old phrase, the old idiom, cool story, bro. Because the story is never as cool as you think it is. But because it has much specific relevance to you, you think everyone else will care. Which is something I'm very much a victim of, because I think I am the center of everything. literally everything. There's nothing I am not the center of.
Bad stories have rights, man.
I am the milky center of
I need
Lindor.
another drink.
I am.
Do you want to turn it off?
I am the air bubbles of Aero. I
Alex, do you
really
wanna
think
sign
you
off
should
for it?
stop. I think someone should sign
Harry,
off
do
for
you
me
wanna
because
sign
I
off
do
for
not
it?
know how to sign off. Harry will sign off.
Do it with the hood up and the face mask on.
No, I'm good.
I'm
Well,
gonna
you
smoke a
should've signed up
cigarette
for
for effect.
I think you should end it, like, maybe with a bit extreme close-up.
That's the way to cookie.
Alex out.
That's the way.